All right, so in this video we want to talk to you about how to properly terminate a French drain. So a lot of people, they just put an end cap on and then they put something like this on top of here, and that's where it ends, okay? But this drain we have to fix, because what was happening with this drain was there was water that was sitting at the end of the drain because there was no way for it to get out. So what happens when you have water that sits in the drain consistently, it becomes stagnant water. And mosquitoes love stagnant water. And the reason we don't want mosquitoes is because, one, they're a nuisance, but two, they transmit a lot of diseases. So if you want to enjoy your backyard, you really need to make sure that this is done absolutely correctly. So the proper way to terminate the end of a French drain is, one, dig a hole that is much bigger than this elbow. And then you're gonna dig down and you're gonna put crushed stone in here. And what this does, it allows the water somewhere to drain, so it doesn't just pool. And then once you add this, make sure on the inside, you can probably see in there that there's a hole drilled right down there. And so when the water comes down here, this is gonna sit on top, so it's green. It looks like the color of the grass during the spring, so it kind of blends in a little bit. If the water comes down really fast, this pop-up will open up and then the water can drain out on the yard. If it's not fast enough, it's gonna come down this and it's gonna sit in this pipe. And then over a course of a couple hours, it is able to drain through that hole into this pit that we dug and put rock in. So that's how we were able to put the water down into the ground. Had we not put this rock here, it would probably start draining. It would take a long time because it has to filter through all the dirt. And that's when you get to areas and you're walking around and the soil is really mushy, it's really soft, because there's too much water that has saturated that ground and has nowhere to go. So if you want to do this correctly, make sure you drill a hole in the termination point with the this elbow piece, dig a pit, put rock in it, and then you can fill dirt back over the rock. And that's how you properly terminate a French drain.